It's Friday, the weekend is here, and we are alive. What's happening, everyone? Lovely day. Just got home from work. Still not quite up to par. Kind of caught myself a sniffle recently. What's up, Cicero? But I figured this is a chance I go live for a little bit on Friday, hang out, see what everyone's going to be getting into this weekend. And 7.5 hour live. Dude, that's got to be like a record or something. I think my most is, what was my most? 4? Somewhere around 4. Then it started getting, started falling. But we're good. What's up, Cicero? What's up, Clayton? Burning Stable Forge. Marco, Neil, Zach. What are we all getting into on Friday? What's everyone carrying today? You know what I'm carrying. Slap. Dude, very happy with this. Feel crazy. Full work day and you were live the whole time? I missed it. We got a bunch of stuff done at work today. Wasn't super busy, but we had a good stack of stuff, and the three of us kind of did a good assessment and knocked a bunch of stuff out at work today. So it was a very productive day. So I didn't really get to go on, check out any lives or much. I didn't really watch anything, obviously, but usually I listen to some stuff in the background, which I kind of did, but it was more music today. It was kind of just getting work done, you know what I mean? It was productive. What's up, Thomas EDC? My new Strix lefty version. Everything's backwards from the vertical live. You can see my Kevin Smith and Knives shirt. So it's backwards. This looks like it's a righty, but this is in fact a full lefty micro milled S90V Strix. Here's my card. Production Strix round 3. Bead blasted. Micro milling is sick. Let's see if I can focus on it. You can hear it too. Listen. Micro milling is my jam, as you can see. I love it. It's great. This is probably one of my favorites. A few people have already asked me, you guys, how's it going? You guys, oh my goodness, what happened to my voice? My voice just changed into something different. Excuse me. A couple people have asked if I was going to anodize this or is going to be a project. I am finding more and more, as you can see, bing, 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 bing. I kind of am a fan of like a raw titanium look. What's up, Grateful Dong? Magnus Lato, yeah. Use your strong hand. Just stirring it up. Oh, classic, Zach. What's up? So, lefty, frame lock, Strix, gorgeous micro milled titanium was the option I went for. The S90V hollow grind, the nice harpoon. Oh, I'm quite happy with it. I like it raw. You like it raw, right? It's solid. It's good stuff. Very happy. I did cut myself on the live stream last night. Kind of got a little fur on the boom, and then it came down like this and caught the cuticle of my thumb. It was my fault. I wasn't paying attention, reading chat, doing stuff at the same time. It actually drops really good, but I have a split on my thumb, so instead of pushing right where my split was, I kind of pushed a little further over. So that was basically my fault. Just want to pop in, got to get off the phone for a while, grab some propane, get ready for the live tonight with Donnie. Yeah, everyone, Burning Stables, Laser Ghost Knives, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. It is currently 4:30, so 4.5 hours from right now, whatever time it is for you. We have on the Laser Ghost Knives Network Donnie and Clayton are going to be talking. Clayton from Burning Sable Forge. So check that live out. 9 o'clock tonight. Very exciting to get a new knife. Action is great. It's just got this clickiness to it. It's got a powerful detent that I'm very happy with. It's just nice and boom, it pops in. It's solid. But even now, my lefty issue, if I'm a lefty and I see a knife that has a frame lock, I go and put my thumb directly on that frame lock and then try to flip it out. See, when I do this, it kind of gets stuck. Now, if I get my thumb off there, kind of put it up on the clip, I can flick it out. So as a righty, this one's kind of the same as a lot of frame locks where I can't flick it if I'm putting that pressure on the lock. You can if you put a little pressure, but not as much. But it's a lefty, so detent's fantastic. Front flipper works really good. You can thumb it out pretty easy, and then the flick out, fantastic. Nice, clicky, satisfying. Indeed, indeed. Heading to hockey practice. Tips out, nips out. It's cold outside. What's up, Blaze? I got hockey with the kids, with the nephews tomorrow. Just got the Lander 1 in the mail. Satin black micarta, 14C. The one is only liner lock, just one of the models that's borderline quintessential. The Lander, oh no. I can't grab it. I have a Lander 1, but it's currently in my car. Lander 1's a good one. Lander 2 is good. I actually have one from NAFS coming tomorrow. I backed the Kickstarter for the OCT, which is the Old College Try. It's a smaller button lock from NAFS that the Kickstarter ended, I guess it's been a couple of months now. But I got my tracking, and it is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So I've got a new NAFS coming. I do have my Lander 2, which is the Kaiser clutch lock, which is probably the best crossbar lock out there, in my opinion. It's a good knife. If you like crossbar locks, Lander 2 is solid. I also have a couple of the Lander, where are they? This one's the 6, right? There's Donnie. We're all going to tune in, Donnie, tonight at 9 p.m. Laser Ghost Knives. Run, Donnie, run. What's up, Wheezy? I saw your comment. Good to see you, Wheezy. How's everything going? So there's the little Lander 6. This one's really nice. Just a small little pocket. I'll show you even the bad angles. Boom. That's a bad angle, but still got it. Still got it. Yeah, is this a main? No, but is this a great little secondary carry? For sure. I also have a couple of the Lander 5s. That's a nice little no-nonsense first knife for someone. I do like the profile of that one. Not a lot of action on it, but I do like the profile. There's Kathleen Smith. Hello, driving. Be careful, Kathleen. Always good to see you in here. Loving the Strix. Probably opened it a couple hundred times at work today. Not as many as I would have, but I had some orders that are quicker. Like when I do laser marking, sometimes you put something in a fixture, you put it in there, and then you shut the door, and then it comes right out, and you put in the next one. Sometimes you do it, you put it in there, and it might take 30 seconds. So when you stand there for 30 seconds, all you can do is kind of wait and be ready so that when the door opens, you can do a quick swap, get that door closed, and keep it marking. But when that happens, and more often than not, I'm sitting around kind of fidgeting one of my knives or something to that effect. And Strix is, I'm pretty happy with it. I have the 5 and now the 1. Adore both. They said make a bigger version of the 5. And I like NAFS. Ben's cool. I'm excited for the little Old College Try. It's a smaller knife, kind of similar to like the new Kaiser. What's this little chode called again? I forgot. Yeah. The new Kaiser button lock. This one's actually a button actuated liner, top liner lock. What's up, Fred? How was your conference last night? Paul's in here. Knives fast. Hey, Dan and everyone. Can't type much because I'm peeling potatoes. Saying hi and listening. Casey's making dinner and lurking on us. How cool is that, huh? Casey, I carried my Strix today because I just got it, so I'm very happy. But my secondary, oh, it's still in my pocket. I'm like, where is it? My secondary carry, so I carried the two, well, actually I carried three today, was the Tornado. Tempest Knives Tornado. This is a great knife. Today was a veg day. Just chilling. I said Kenman like 20 minutes ago. I'm sorry, Paul. I'm sorry, Paul. I still love you. Smock's in the house. What's up, Smock? Give a little Magnus Slut Smock salute. I hear that Smock was one of the lucky ones. We were talking about it last night, for those that remember. The release that happened at noon today over at Demco. How many of them were there total? 6. The USA made AD20s that have a 1/4 inch blade thickness. Slap. Smock got one. Lucky dude. Oh, I mean, no luck. Pure skill. Pure speed skill from the Smockster. Yeah, it's pretty great that you got it, bud. That's awesome. Couple of guys last night were talking about trying to get one. Bob was one of them. We don't know if Bob got it or not. We'll see if he pops in here. But that thing is ridiculous. 0.25 on the blade thickness. Yeah, it sold out fast, even though they were expensive. But I think there was only like 6 of them. What's up, Mike Briggs? At Arby's having a... Oh, dude. I haven't been to Arby's in a while. I like a good Arby's. The mocha shake. And then they brought back the potato cakes. The potato cakes were gone for a long time. And I love the potato cakes. They are sick. The one thing is you order them and they generally like, oh, it's going to take a few minutes. And you're like, that's fine because you're going to give me hot, fresh potato cakes, which is the way. It's the way. New Strix in the pockets. As I said, where did I set it? Right here. My secondary is the Tornado, Tempest Knives Tornado. This knife is great. I'm really happy with this one. I mean, I'm happy with everything Casey's doing over at Knives Fast. Great stuff, but his designs are cool. They work well. They function well. Their design is excellent. Cheese curds are bomb. Yes. Cheese curds are always good. I dig it. Man, now I kind of want some Arby's. Wheezy just got a package from Knives Fast. What'd you order? One of these? Demco? Dude, I'd like to get that 80, what is it? The AD20 XXX? Whatever. Giant. Dude. Because what, I mean, a 1/4 inch. Even the Strix is 0.15. You know, 0.14, 0.14 versus 0.25. That is crazy. Dude who designed the smock said God spoke to him. Coincidence? Oh, you won on the live on Monday? Over at KC's, and you're getting it already today. So you won it on the Monday live, which is Monday evening. Here it is Friday, barely 4 days later, and you're already getting it in the mail. That's pretty fast stuff. KC, I mean, they don't call them Knives Fast for nothing. Classic. Still favorite is right here. The N1 Cornerstone. If the cheese curds don't squeak, they aren't fresh. Oh, dude, squeaky cheese curd. Yeah. The Sparrow may pass up the Numb, but for now, this is still my favorite. The action is great. The ambidextrousness, the open on the front flip, the flick and hole, and then the extra jimps out on the end. Micro milling. Happy, happy joy. I apologize. My voice is a little nasty. I'm still a little stuffed up. I was a little worse last night for the live. Thank you all for bearing with. But I did, after the live, went and picked up some meds, took those, actually slept really good last night, so my nose stopped running while I slept, and then it started because the meds kind of wore off about a half hour into work. What? Oh, I just got bumped here. Hold on a second. What's going on, Justin? All blue handle. This one here. Yes, this is the AZ USA Eldorado, if that's the one you're talking about. The Eldorados did just come out. They were a pre-order, but I believe there are some available now, or some of them might be out of stock, but it was a pre-order. I just want a bag of curds straight from the farm. Stevie was supposed to send you cheese curds like 6 months ago. Still waiting? 6 months. They only stay squeaky if you keep them at room temp. I don't know. I feel like I've had cold ones that squeaked. Yeah, Justin, this is the AZ USA Eldorado Van-X and micarta. Really nice feel. I love this little choke up spot and the skinnier handle that gets wider. It just locks you in. Really, really fun. I'm happy about it. When I got that, I also got the front flipper Cochise. Cochise is G10 14C28N on the blade, and front flipper clip can't be swapped on either of them. I am a lefty, but I don't mind. Worked with a guy in your 20s who used to always bring some from when he visited home in Wisconsin. Oh, see, you need a hookup like that. Roy's Timber Art. A little ad for Roy's. I haven't been over to check you out, Roy. Roy's Timber Art Techniques is saying hand carves wood spirits from living grain. Second life is birdhouses. So you do mostly birdhouses? What do you think about knives? You like knives? Do you use knives when you carve some of them? There's Dom. What's up, Dom? Good to see you, bud. Pow. Come on. Flicked out. Off of nothing. Because why wouldn't you? There's Trish as well. Mo Patty in the house. What are we getting into this weekend? Anyone got some fun plans? I have some family hockey tomorrow. Hockey? I got some family hockey. Cold curd don't make a noise. Scotty Science. Fight me in the comments. Born, raised, Wisco. So birthright expert right chair. Cicero. I like me a good curd. I know that I bought some that are like, because there are some gas stations where they'll have some farm raised or whatever, like local type places where they have them in the gas station in the aisle, and they're cold and you get a little bag of them, and they do still have that sound. So maybe it's because they're ultra kind of fresh and local, but I know I've done that. Some people might have figured it out. Who else likes cheese curds? You like deep fried ones? Or you just like a nice cold curd? Something about a nice breaded deep fried cheese curd. Or I guess it wouldn't be breaded. Are good as well. Taking the daughter to the Peppa Pig concert tonight. Peppa Pig concert? That sounds like it's probably fun. Oh, definitely really liking the tornado. This thing is great. Whoops. Except for when I got my hand in the way of the flipper tab. Digging the smaller knives. They are cool. Anybody else in here? I know there wasn't very many options. Smock said he got one, but this is not it. But the new Gemco that was released today. 1/4 inch blade. What is this? Not even close to a 1/4 inch. We're looking at 0.12, so that's not even an eighth, almost an eighth of an inch. Imagine the blade thickness. Twice as thick as this one. Sick. Don't eat that for Munda cheese. Lanyard Man just got a righty Herman from Neve's giveaway. The first and probably only strictly righty all own. Bo Patty has an 8020S for sale. What blade shape is on there? You got the shark's foot blade or the clip? I dig it. I got my budget-friendly 8020.5 here, and it's definitely one of my favorites. I heard she's going live on Nomad tonight. Who? Trish? And Paul says also, which blade? No? So you've got the this blade shape, just like the clip, and like that. My baseline. This is what mine looked like before I got at it, but now that I've got at it. Neves? Neves is going to be live on Nomad? What do you guys think of Neves collab Fixie with the weird clip? I haven't seen the weird clip. Casey isn't a fan of a spring lock. Everybody's got a different different selections, and that's fine. I think the clickety clacketiness to it, that's just fun. That's just fun. But everybody to each their own. Some people will want a small, tiny little knife. Some people will want a giant. You know, I like both. But Maxey's Goliath, I mean, come on. Who doesn't think that's cool? Several people. Fixie's currently for me. B Shady's getting on a Fixie fix. Stupid clip. He tried enlarging the choil and it looks all wonky now. I'm not on, I don't have my hand on the pulse on that one right now. Isn't every lock some form of a spring? I guess, Lanyard Man, you do have sort of a point. But I think he's talking more of like it has an actual coiled spring, like not necessarily, or KC, do you also just don't like Omega springs? But yeah, this is technically a loaded, almost like a spring in a way. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, right? Bought a Steve Kalari fixed blade from Blade Binge, says Kane. How's it going, Kane? Casey hates springs. Get them springs out of my face. No springs here, which is cool. We were talking about copper last night and brass, and I'm sitting there taking mine and like, ooh, yeah, touching it. Some people don't like the copper. I do. Look at how much cleaner this got in one day. It was getting a nice patina on it. And then I use it. And the patina just rubs off. Casey wants detention, and I agree. A good detent? No doubt. That's what I'm saying about like my Strix, dude. This is great. This right here. Bam. Bam. solid. You go to flick and once it breaks, it just slams out. Awesome stuff. More than anything, bar locks have saturated the market, and we hope we go to something else soon. I agree, Casey. I keep seeing some new knives that I'm like, everybody saw the auxiliary. I'm not trying to talk bad about auxiliary. I love them. I love this fixed blade right here. But there is a frame lock version of this, and they just recently released a crossbar lock version. But the size of this, my large hands, I get in there like that, and I do a crossbar to swing it down. That's when the blade will cut my hand. Excuse me. But I love the profile of the design of the auxiliary manufacturing. Kind of, this one's the Captain's Bowie, but the different versions, they have this similar profile to it. It's gorgeous, but the crossbar lock, I saw the new one, I'm like, oh, sweet, and I saw the crossbar lock, I was like, oh well. Oh well. We wait for the new one. We wait for the next. I also like weird stuff. I mean, if you guys hadn't seen this one yet. Ned Foss, ridiculous. Gas station quality, backlock. This is dumb. But it's also super sharp for some ridiculous reason. Little Hunter on there. So I got a wide swing. What's up, Rachel? Good to see you. What you got going on this weekend? Don't buy everything. Just buy what you like. Matt Jones got your first ballast song. What'd you get? What did you get? Inset liner locks is where it's at. Grateful Dong, and I agree with that. The inset liner locks or the bolster locks are just my jam for sure. But that little inset liner lock on the Pictus, great little design. I dig it. The Monterey Bay, just like that. This is kind of one of my favorites. Even these righty locks. I'm used to, as a lefty all my life, not spending a ton of money early on knives. I'm very used to a righty lock and just dealing with it. So I got that. Here's another inset liner. Get in there like that, drops down. Orlock is definitely in my top 3. And it is a righty inset liner lock. But they're great. What's up, Derek? KDK all day. My man, 50 grand. Boom. Crow's Blades in the house as well. What's up, Ron? What are you getting up to? So, Mac, which I got the Mantis fly switch with the flux blade. How are you liking it so far? Practice ballast songs are where it's at. Here's my Flightanium. Oh, geez. I don't do these very much at all, but they are fun. The little Flightanium is a good one. And then the other one I got one that I picked up from Squid Industries, a Mako V5 bottle opener. You can, but she's heavy. It's like a heavy duty version. Boom. Whoa. Still, I haven't really spent the time. I've been wanting to kind of learn some more tricks, but I haven't. You know me, squirrel. Over here, over there, over here, over there. What's happening next? I do want to get a stand for this. It's been kind of hanging out. I do think getting this up or on a stand or something would be nice. Look at this Hamon. Nice hand folded. Actually, it might look better from this side with the reflection. Had this for like 20 plus years. Look at the size of that turkey carver. Tell you what. I'll tell you what. I do want to get some more stars. Been happy with these. I got my target over here. Let's get that right there. Can you see? Not really. Throwing stars in the house can always be fun, right? I only get about 8 feet away. Almost missed that time. Oh! But this is the 7-pointer. I think I need to get a few more. Anybody know who engraves titanium? What kind of engraving are you talking about? Like deep engraving or like a laser mark? USA knife, 154 cm titanium. Got it for a steal. Which one was it, Mac? The handle lock flops, not spring loaded, nor does it lock into the handle. Blade swap mechanism allows for some play. Throw it. Throw it again. What kind of steel is the star? Says Daz. I don't know. Made in China. It says stainless. Stainless. I got it from, what was this? From SMKW or whatever. It does have some sharp edges, but Kevin, you didn't even carry your... Kevin, look at my shirt. It's backwards. Kevin, you didn't carry your Strix today? I carried mine. The kind that's going to hurt if it hits you. Got to go pick up the kids, says Derek. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Have a good weekend. What's up, Mick Ranger? Boom. Everyone's getting ready for a lovely Friday. Slap. Yeah, Kevin, what did you carry today? I mean, you just got this and you didn't carry it today? Oh, man, that was my older logo. You sent me the shirt. What, are you just getting rid of old shirts? No, I'm playing, bro. Playing, bro. I appreciate it. It's a cool shirt. I wear it. Got my DVD Ultim Glideman ordered. Ooh, Ultim Glideman. Sounds cool. Daz, Saturday morning in Australian Outback. Excellent. What are you carrying today, Daz? You got a knife on you? This is the one I'm carrying today. Well, actually, one of the one. This is the new Sparrow Strix. Version 3. Also carrying my Tornado. Kevin Smith carried his Lush today. Lush is a great knife. Oh, geez, come on. Boom. Magnus Lutz Ho. Carrying a Dead Reckon Ridgeback. Says Mr. Mouse. Want to have it engraved. So like laser marked is what you're saying? Like this. Or like this. Maybe like this. Or perhaps some dragon scales. What are you looking to do? Where is my green? I am missing knives. I got stuff just starts getting scattered about. Should be right there. Here's one. The accipiter with the wings on it. I did all those, Mr. Mouse. That was all me. Yeah, that black one, I did that twice actually. I did it on my Momo as well. Topography. of one of the lakes I went fishing on. This was a gift from my buddy Dave. I have some projects that I'm working on currently, several, but I'm actually knocking stuff out. I've been getting a lot of stuff, making some really good progress with a new kind of a thing. But yeah, we're really getting into it. I can't wait to show you some of the other stuff I have been working on. EDC did a collab with Pharaoh Monster for his first knife. $99 with a code. The poop knife needs a drain cleaner lanyard with a... Speaking of poop knives, we got to get one session in. 1, 2, 3. We're juggling poop knives. I was going to say, maybe I won't drop today. I always drop the poop knives. They're really hard to control. And they're really hard to grab because they're so small and light. But I always, like saying, hey, if you have never seen someone juggle a poop knife, you have now. Here we go. Lock it in. Oh! Poop knife central. We'll do another one. Ready? Ta-da! Oh my God. And then I failed to open. Doing some stuff. Who did I get in the live yesterday? I got him with this one here, with my Strix card. Fun times. Cedric and Ada Gear and Outdoors. What about him, Paul? Oh, you're talking to Daz? I've seen some stuff. Cedric and Ada has a lot of good vids. DLC version is... Oh, the DLC version of the DVD. I've been meaning to send in and do some DLC. Paul, you ever do that? You ever have anything DLC'd? Where was it? Blade finishes from, what is that one place? Way of Knife. Something like that. I'm looking to send something in and get some DLC done. You haven't? Thinking about doing it. Thinking about trying it. Why not? Give it a go. Snag a custom Kiradashi from a small maker, says Rob and the Daz. You don't just want anyone DLCing your knife. But, well, what do you think about Way of Knife, though? Way of Knife modifications. That's kind of the one I was looking at for now. I suppose it's a process. You don't want to get it wrong. Mr. Mouse says Way of Knife rocks. Has anyone else ever had anything DLC'd? Recommend, don't recommend a spot, a place? Anybody have something for Max Ace? Oof. Mr. Mouse says they do great DLC work. And it's not too expensive. I mean, I guess you got to be careful. Is there something they could do to potentially ruin the heat treat or something like that? I have a Max Ace Balance. She's a beast. Max Ace is fun. I should get some more. I don't really have anything else, but I've had this one for a couple of years now. SLD Magic Sand My Blade. Dark Water said it's really expensive to DLC. I'm looking at Way of Knife and it's like, oh, you send in the blade, it's like, could be like 30, 40 bucks. 30, 40, 50 bucks to get something DLC. Yeah, I don't know. I read DLCing as dicking. Pow. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to go live. I'm still kind of a little blah. I did take some meds last night that kind of helped out. I would suggest elsewhere. Paul, Give me the suggestion. Tell me where, and I'll look into it. Who, Paul? Says Mr. Mouse. Who? Who would you suggest? The world wants to know. I want to know. Paul says, stand by. Oh, we got Paul at work for us right now? Oh, he's clocking in? Oh, I didn't know it was my birthday. Rough Rider Reserve Series Shapeshifter. D2 Micarta. You like my geometric table display today? Kind of fun, right? Trying to just try something different or whatever. Thank you, Robin. I like your taste in knives, Robin. This is cool. This is cool. Grateful Dawn picked one up. I can never remember IG accounts when put on the spot. It's okay, Paul. If you do come across something, know that I, in my heart, am interested in taking one of my knives, potentially this one, and sending it out to get DLC. I think it would be a fun little experiment to give a go. Nothing final as of yet, but like I'd probably keep the handle as is and do like a reverse tux or whatever and DLC the blade on this one or something like that is my goal to try. What do we all think about the slip joints? I like them. I like them. Carrying this one every day. Still love it. I do need to sharpen it though. Been making cuts. Haven't really done much. The 154 CM is great on this. C. Reisner Cutlery Kentucky Holler Jack. You want a grandpa knife? Woo! Show us that shipwreck. You got it, boss. This one is was a gift. Artisan Cutlery from Trish. One of my more recent shipwrecks. I'm actually very happy with it. Turned out really good. Lots of variety. I'm more of that. Some people want more blue or more uniformity or whatever. I like a wild shipwreck that just looks just, I don't know the word, like this. This is a cool knife. Thanks again to Trish. Fun little flick out. D-Rocket and Artisan Cutlery collab. And it's a beast. This knife is huge. What are we looking at? 9 1/4 inch overall. Got nice action on it. And a nice piece of brass for a shipwreck. Digging the shipwrecks. It's probably my favorite one. Although my copper Towser K also turned out good, nice and dark, with some caramely oranges in there. I need to do another shipwreck soon. Been meaning I'm gonna gotta pick up something for Kathleen and do a shipwreck for her. So I'm gonna be probably doing that pretty soon. What's everyone think about ships wrecking? This is another Artisan Cutlery, the Beast. Plan on shipwrecking that. Might be the next one I do since it's the one I have here right now that I could do. I don't even know if I have much else.
Dazamu subscribed to the channel.
All right, we got another one from Australia. Right on, Daz. Always good to have you to hear people from around the world. Very cool. There's a couple other people that pop in from your area as well. Love to hook you guys up. Maybe give some advice on cool places to go pick up some knives or whatever. You do a bang up job on a shipwreck, Dan. Call me Captain Kenman. I want to get a beast to shipwreck. Do it, Mick. It's a nice knife. It's a fun one. They only had the premium ones when they came out. Dustin, the designer, very cool guy. Met him at a couple of blade shows. But I saw this more, I guess, budget-friendlier version with the AR PM9 and the brass. Any ship can be a submarine once. Truth. Truth. But I honestly, I don't actually have any more brass or copper of which that I could do some shipwrecks with. So I am due to get some more. Like I said, I'm going to order that one for Kathleen and probably pick up a few more. It's one of my more enjoyable random projects. Kathleen's excited. We're going to do more blues on that one. Should be cool. I used to be into making ships into submarines. Herne, what's up? Mick, were you in the Navy? Love my copper Olite. Would go great with a Copper Tech wallet, pen, and knife. Is it actual copper on the Olite? I'm not saying it's not. I just know that there's been a couple of things that I've bought or I've looked at getting where it's like it's aluminum, but then they've like coated it to make it look like copper, and then it wouldn't be able to be shipwreckable. Shipwreckable. The Olite one probably is copper though. I know I've seen like a couple flashlights where I almost bought one, but then I realized it was copper coated aluminum or whatever, which then will not take a shipwreck. I did buy a pen that said it was copper, or no, it was brass, and I tried shipwrecking it and it did not work. So it was indeed not brass, but coated to look like brass. It is a real copper one. Comes shrink wrapped so it doesn't oxidize before you get it. Oh, it was shrink wrapped currently. So it's kind of like the way they do like Zippos. I've seen some Zippo lighters where they have a coating on them. Coating? The coating makes it go down better. To prevent them from oxidizing. But I ended up sanding it off of one. Moved to Sydney from the UK 35 years ago at 17. Australian knife laws suck. Big regrets on not moving to the US. Yeah, it's a thing. Locations sometimes don't allow you to always have everything you want to have. It could be this. Because, yeah, it's only like 8 pounds of beef. Max got 2. One got dark from the finger oils. The other is brand new in the package. The Big Idea designs come wrapped, or pens. I got mine. This is the Big Idea baseline bolt action in copper, and it did start getting a nice patina on it when I didn't touch it for a week. But when I use it every day at work, I'm filling out paperwork many times a day, and I use it, it basically just wears off. So I don't know, with this lighting you might be able to see it's darker right under there. You can see kind of a patch where it's really dulled out, which this thing gets all these nice flashes and cool stuff on it. But the second I carry it and use it most of the day, it starts just rubbing off and going back to the shiny. So I've decided maybe I'll shipwreck it and then clear coat it or something, or maybe I was just going to let it naturally patina, but I'm noticing that as it patinas, I use it and then it just wears right off and gets nice and shiny again. I mean, you almost can't tell the patina that had built up over the trip, because when I was gone for a week fishing trip, I had my pen, but I didn't really use it. I didn't have to write like I do every day when I go to work. Ted Rooney is the best of the best for custom DLC work. So there you go. Paul might have spoken. RCO Customs. Ted Rooney. I just screen capped. My coarse, grizzled, calloused hands sandpaper the pen clean in just an hour. My hands are, I mean, I would say I kind of have an in-betweener. I don't have super smooth, unused, never worked a day in your life hands, but I don't have the hands of like someone who's working like, I don't know, like construction or something every day. I think it got some softness to these things. They don't really rough up too much, but yeah, it wears off. And I think it's because it hasn't had a chance to really develop. If I were to leave it for a month and not touch it, it might develop a little bit more richly, that it won't naturally hand polished. I'm a good natural hand polisher, one could say. I spent this whole time scrolling through my follow list and it eventually popped into my hair. Well, thank you, Paul, for doing that work. I'll look into them for sure. You do it on a finished blade, right? Everything's already been heat treated, done, everything's done. And then you do the DLC and then you basically just re-sharpen it, right? Is what I'm assuming. If you make a pocket organizer, you might patina differently. That's true, Mac. I put it in my pocket here, so it doesn't really, you know, it's in that pocket. It's not really touching anything, but I swear I take it out and I use it, and it just starts polishing it up without me really even doing much to it. Burning Stables is back. What's up? All prepped fridge is stocked for the night. I always assumed it was applied, then the blade at the same time the heat treat was done. Yeah, I don't know exactly how it's done, but it seems like it's a post kind of treatment, almost like a Cerakote or like a powder coating that they do for some things. Again, I don't know. But that's what I was kind of led to believe. It's like once the blade's completely done, then that's when you DLC it. My jeans actually polish things clean from pulling things in and out. I guess that's true. And then Mac, over the week when I was on trip, I had the pen with me. I continued to have it as a part of my carry every day, but I wasn't taking it out and writing anything. So it was just sitting in my pants. And just sitting in there and not being taken out more than maybe twice in a week, it definitely had a patina forming. And then first day at work, half of it was gone. You know what I mean? Interesting. I would have assumed it would last longer. But then I took, and you just kind of find a spot that it's kind of, and you just kind of go like this a little bit, and it really starts lightening up fairly quick. Lightening? Really starts lightening up. I tell you. Yeah, more projects, more stuff I'm working on this weekend. I do have the NAFS OCT that says it's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. I have, what else do I have on the way? Oh yeah. The Kickstarter feldspars, speaking of copper and brass. Is it brass or copper? Zach, this one's copper. This one's copper. You can always tell, well, I guess if you hold them up near each other, that's how you can definitely tell. The brass has that gold color and the copper has more of the, I don't know, orange caramel. They do offer it in both. So this is the Big Idea Design baseline bolt action pen. Works really good. I'm very happy with it. This is their budget friendly version. I think they go for like around 60. I love the smell of copper, says Herney. We were talking about that on the live last night. Some people are like grossed out by copper, and I'm like all like, baby. It's kind of a gross smell, sort of. The clearish DLC would look sweet on a shipwreck. They do a clear DLC? Huh. How clear is it? Max Bolt Pen is a Boker Plus brass. It's longer. They have some full length ones. I like that this is shorter, but it's not shorter in that it, like, I have a couple of these Olight pens. This one actually is just long enough to reach, but I have another one of these where it's a little bit shorter, so you hold it and then it starts falling through your hand like that, and you can't rest it on your hand as you write. So this one, it's just long enough that when I hold it, it's got that length that it works good. You have the Sancho pen, that's a fun one too. Burkle Cerakote in the house. Have you folks seen the T12 design pens? Excuse me. Galaga. I love it already. Challenging stage. The Galaga pen from T2. What's this all about? Hey, what's all this then? She was the one that was all 7s and 6s? You know, shat on a turtle. Titanium tech liner, titanium, ooh, with the, ooh, frag titanium, that's 6. 8-bit lattice LE tumbled arrow pen 170, except for it has a cap. That's a cap, right? Yeah. I don't like caps as much personally. These are all cap pens. It's just because now you have a cap. If the cap fits on the top, fine. It's not the worst. I got one from Lanyard Man that has a cap. It's a very cool pen. Right? Writes really well. Feels great like this. You can magnet pop the cap on top. It gives it a lot more weight though. So it actually feels better writing without the cap on it. But then you got that secondary cap that you got to deal with. Although this one is magnetic. So it's pretty nice that it pulls on. Lanyard Man did a good job on it, right? I have caps, but I always lose them. Right? Yeah, it's not as much of a fan as of the cap pen. It's more of a fancy pen you have on a desk that then you take off, you write, and you leave it on the desk versus carrying it around as much. I also got the one I got from Stacy. This is a CRKT titanium. This one actually writes pretty good with the cap on top of it. But that's a cool tactical kind of a pen from CRKT. Thanks again to Stacy for that one. I actually really like my Zebra. Little $7 Zebra Click. This is a great pen right here. The what is it? The F701 or something like that. Oh, I can't read it. Yeah, F701 Zebra. Stainless version. Got the nice knurling right there. This one is nice. The clip, I wish the clip was a little bit more solid though. That's the thing. It doesn't hold in my pocket the same as like the baseline bolt action. This one holds in there really, really well. The 701 is nice though. I mean, they're like $5, whatever. It's a great pen. And me as a lefty, I've always enjoyed these, even the generic, the cheaper versions of the Zebra that you get at like a bank or something like that. Generally the ink that they use, I'm a lefty, so I'm dragging. And if I drag and it smears or it streaks, I don't like the gel pens and stuff that don't dry quickly because I just end up smearing it and it makes more of a mess. So I'm always looking for boom. We need a KDK pen. I have one that I made right here. Little twist pen. Bird's Eye Maple. So I've made some pens. I still have a a wood lathe out in the garage, and I have a pen kit so I can make pens fairly easy with it. The stainless Zebra is a fantastic pen, and for like I said, $5-6, they work really good. The drag smear is the bane of all left-handed people. True. 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 I also got this pen. This was a gift. This is a Zor Italian pen with a secret. That ain't no pen. That is a pokey stabby. Spring loaded. Boom. More of a defensive pen. Well, it looks like that mechanical pencil. Oosh, right? Assassin's pen. It's fun. I like it. I love it. Does that have rust on the tip, or am I seeing things? On what? On which one? On this? Or on this one? Or on which one? I don't think so. Negative. It's lighting. It's lighting. Probably. Okay, so T2 pens. The Italian pen blade tip. It almost looks it's like blackened. See how it looks darker right there? Almost looks like it got heated. I don't know. I never heated that up. I should go at that with a sander. Just on the flat section. I didn't notice that for a while. I never used this thing. I've had this for 21, 22 years. I've probably had that thing. And I barely used it. It just kind of sits in the collection of stuff. It's like a patina. You definitely saw something though, Herne. That it definitely has a little bit of tip residue. Right? Making is a marathon, not a race, says Dom. And Dom makes some good stuff. Took a piece of solid copper wire, soldered it along the outside of a 701 clip to bolster it. Gave it an industrial steam pump look. That's kind of fun. I'd like to see a pic of that. Trish says, Mr. Mouse makes fixies? Interest. Divorce lawyer pen. Mr. Mouse says, that's a big negative. Honestly, the Zebra is epic. 701, 301s are great. 750 or something's a nice black brass. I mean, you're right. You're right, dude. It's just a solid design. It's a good click pen. I love the knurling that they did on the stainless version. Very thin texture on that knurling. It works great. This was my daily until I got my big idea. If I can afford to buy knives like your wall, I would never make them. Dom, if I could make knives the way you do, I wouldn't be collecting as many of these. One of those deals. Want a mini Ripley? I bet everybody here wants a mini Ripley. Why wouldn't you? Dylan rough ground 6 fixies today. So there you have it. Dylan's be doing some stuff. That Dylan. He doing stuff. Anybody ever make one of these? The crinkle fry cutter. Mini Ripley's a vapor. The crinkle fry cutter. Yeah, we got some talented people in here, Thomas. I'm not saying me. I'm saying there are some people in here that are quite talented. You want some custom stuff done? Get a hold of Paul. You want a knife made for you, a nice folder? Get a hold of Dom or Donnie. You want some really cool, unique stuff made at home or some really nice designs? Dylan Mallory in the house. Mini Ripley is a Mini Ripley, says Laser Ghost himself. Anybody else have a crinkle cutter? We're showing them off today. Don't forget about Mick. Jeez, I'm sorry. The Ranger himself. I have no talents, says Thomas EDC. Thomas. Stop it. Thomas. Come on now. My nose is starting to get a little... I gotta wait though. The medication said only twice in 24 hours, so I gotta wait like 4 more hours. I need to get some different medication. Cool makers in the house for sure. Well, Burning Stable Forge. We got Clayton in here as well. Smock was in here earlier. Might still be lingering. But yeah, BSF. Dude, can't wait. Yeah, Dom said Clayton figured you'd be resting. Clayton was live for 7 hours a day. He's going to be live with Donnie at 9 o'clock tonight. So 3.5 hours from now. I apologize. I'm sniffling. Oh, I tell ya. Give me a sec here. Oh my goodness. One of these days, I'm going to get the rest of the shop set up. Start making some knives myself. Need to get that better grinder and then look into getting a forge. Or try to get both. And then I want to start messing around. I think it's just a fun project that I've been wanting to try and get into. I've considered several of the times going to like one of the classes where someone's like, oh, you show up at this class and by the end of the day, you forged a knife. Ugh. Anybody ever do that? Have you folks seen the T12 design? Oh, wow, this is way back. How did that? My bad. Herne got the Pagos too in titanium. Nice. Pagos is a good one. It's a good one. B Shady doesn't catch many lives. Maybe. But you're here now. You're here. I'm here. We're here. It's our time. Right? Yeah, Thomas, Donnie's made some fixed blades. He's made some sick ones. Very cool ones. Everyone is sick, says Joe. Yeah. I'm glad I wasn't sick when I was on my trip, but I got back and it was like the next day, all of a sudden, boom. Just nose got all congested. I don't feel terrible, but I'm just kind of snuffy. I'm just kind of snuffle up, I guess. Donnie's made 80 fixed blades. The ones that I've seen and that he's made are a pretty choice. Pretty choice. I made a knife and it looked like a kindergartner got to a white wall with a box of crayons. Zachary, but you did it. You did it. J1 Doobie in the house. Let's do this right now. We got a crew in here. I'm going to buy some, well, 5 memberships. Here we go. Let's see who got it. Thomas EDC got one. Fred the Lug. Thomas McDonald. Poke It Stuff. And Ghost Keeper. All right. Couple repeat offenders and a couple noobs. For any of you that are channel members, you can go ahead and blast some like Mick just did. I need to make some more emoji. I've got some ideas. It's just another one of those things. I got 100 of those things, and every day just ticks by. No excuse. Just, you do what you can in the days and the time that you've got, right? And then another day goes by, and you're like, man, it's been a while since you got to that. So yeah, we're doing it. Hour and 11 minutes. What's for dinner? What is for dinner? One thing at a time. Be shady. I usually do like 5 or 6, and then like I'm part done with this, and I work on this, and I'm part done with this, and I work on this, and then go back to this. Is it the best way? I don't know. I don't know. Chicken stir fry for Herne. That sounds good. Nice little stir fry would be great. Holy smokes.
Admiral Patik became a member. Admiral Patik celebrates 7 months of membership. Holy smokes, 7 months.
Holy smokes, 7 months for the wonderful Trish. I appreciate you, Trish. 7 months flies by sure pretty fast, huh? Trish, you are going to be in Texas, right? That is correct. I remember, I think you said that you were pretty excited going to go. Fried bologna with pepper jack cheese. Dom's drawing up another blade shape right now.
As Robin Dallum became a member, as Robin Dallum celebrates 5 months of membership. 5. WDF. Where the time go?
Where does it? That's kind of a little quiet. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'll turn it up. 5 months. Thank you, Robin. D2 level. No doubt about it. Dan, are you on all Shay? What? What, Trish? Am I on all Shay? What? I don't follow. I apologize. Donnie surface grinding some copper. Tougher than normal. Oh, 112 copper. Tougher. Trish, so what did you mean? Is that a typo? Oh, all chat? I'm on a live chat. Am I missing something? Just finished deep fried chicken tits, navy beans, and stuffing. That sounds really good. From the one and only Grateful Dog. Chicken tits. They're delicious. Right? Sever Seven's riding with Trish to Texas. Donnie's riding with me. Oh, chat. Yeah, I got it now, Trish. But yeah, I'm on the live chat. Did I miss something? Sometimes I scroll out and I miss a few things in the chat here and there. Yeah, Texas is going to be fun. Kevin Smith and Knives are going to be there. Fred's going to be there too. We're going to have a hoot and nanny. Hoot and nanny. Ugh. I'm starting to drain it. I'm starting to lose it. Burning Stable's going to go start the grill. I think I'm going to make some dinner too. I just wanted to get on, go live for a little bit, kind of get back in the swing. I hadn't been live for a while. I was like, earlier today at work, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to have the energy. I still kind of blah. Might just come home and chill. Texas is going to be, it is Donnie. Super litty. We're going to have a blast. Yeah, so I was contemplating just not going live and just kind of chilling for the weekend. I will be live tomorrow morning, Saturday morning coffee, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hope to see some of you there if you are awake. And 9 o'clock tonight. So that is Central Standard Time, which is where I currently am as well. It's 5:42 here. So 3 hours and 20 minutes from now is 9 p.m. here. So wherever it is your time in 3.5 hours from now, Donnie from Laser Ghost Knives and Clayton from Burning Stables Forge are going to be live together at Donnie's channel. Donnie, do you have a link up already or not? If you have a link already prefabricated. And then Trish tomorrow, Mo Patty will be live at 9:30 a.m. So I usually go live around 8 on Saturday morning coffee. So then we'll do that for a little while, and then we'll lock it into Trish right after that. Cicero will be there. I'll be in Badger, and then Badger is the very next week. It's going to be great. I'm excited. Oh, my eyeball's twitching. That hasn't happened in a while. How come? Come on. I really don't like, okay. Relax. There it is. Okay, I'm going to post the link right now. Parking lot party. Indeed. Copy. Metal Relics in the house. What's going on, Metal Relic? Make some really cool stuff. Go check them out. So there is a link right there. That is for Donnie's live in a few hours. Hope to see all you over there. Yeah. Metal Relic, you doing anything fun this weekend? I'm getting ready to close it out here in a couple minutes. And it's not because you just got here. Busy with Valentine's Day orders. You make those cool like metal roses and stuff. I suppose you get some uptick in sales around the Valentine's Day. That's cool. Everyone check it out. I mean it. Pop in when you can, for sure. Everyone go check out Metal Relic art though. Maybe a last minute gift. Could be late. Maybe not. It's 2/6. Valentine's Day is going to be here quick. Be shady. Chat at you soon, KDK. Catch y'all on the flips. Right on. There, Robin just posted a link to Metal Relic. Thank you so much, Robin, for helping out. Excuse me. But yeah, I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for hanging. Lives are always fun. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. for coffee, for whoever's going to be around. There's Ed Gordon popping in. What's going on, Ed? Good to see you. Getting ready to sign off, though. 8 a.m. coffee. We'll see you all there. See you at 9 o'clock tonight with Donnie and Clayton. That should be some rowdy fun. Yeah, everyone put together a list. What's going to be some new stuff? What are things we need to look for when we go to Texas next month? And we got to start doing some planning. So be prepared for discussion on that next time I see you. Stay sharp, everyone. Have a great day. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. 8 a.m. coffee house, Dan's Coffee Shop. We'll see you there.